Mother's Day and welcome to May. May, of course, always dedicated to the mom. And I'm a mom and I thought, for this shoot, what would I like to receive? And of course you have to do the roses and we all know carnations, but I wanted to do a little different, something more exciting and something, you know, this is a little time consuming but beautiful. This is just baby's breath, and no, I did not spray that. This is a new variety called My Pink Baby's Breath, and I needed it to live. Look at it. You could do that with roses, you could do the carns, you could just put it in everything. And we've been, for the shoot, I obviously got it in, and we had some extras, so I put it in to see how customers react, and they're quite excited about it, as was I. So we had to feature that on its own. These are beautiful spray rose. You could do the same arrangement with just your regular large roses and make it simple, and of course hydrangea. So all together it's a beautiful display. When you're going to do a display for Mother's Day or for Easter or whatever, it's nice to do things in groupings because it makes you feel like you want to buy something. So if you do little vignettes throughout your store of Mother's Day and whatnot, I think you'll find your sales will be a little bit better. What we find is when we do a vignette, the customer will come in and say, oh my gosh, I love that large one for my mom. I'm going to take that little one for me, because when you see a vignette, if you walk into Pottery Barn or whatever, everything's done that way and you want the whole display. So people tend to take a little bit more, which is good for me. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to start out with the baby's breath, only because I am so very excited about the baby's breath. No, I'm not shaping anything into a ball. This does go into foam. You could just plop it in there, but I'm just going to put this right down here, just like that. I think that's probably tall enough, because I did mine in a sphere, beautiful sphere, just like that. And again, you're going to want to tape that on there and just secure it down. We don't want it rolling out onto Mom's beautiful lace linen cloth. See, I don't see why baby's breath can't be a feature flower, because really it's a spectacular flower, and all in white. It's lovely. It'd be beautiful for weddings. Nothing stopping you from just cutting them into bunches and putting them in. I wanted a little more formal shape, which is why I chose to use the sphere. But again, cut and put, cut and put. Okay, so this ain't hard. I just start clipping. We give this old thing a haircut and around the sphere you go. And I think we'll just do half a sphere or so, because we would be here for a while. And I just really want you to get the whole point of what we're trying to achieve, and maybe your wheels are turning and you're thinking of, oh my goodness, I could do that with status, or I could do that with, ooh, seafood status. That'd be kind of fun. See how easy this is? That's what I love. I love easy. And I also love doing things that the customers are surprised at. Just keep on keeping on. So we've almost used one stem. I quite often take baby's breath home and put it in my bathroom because it's a gorgeous flower. It just, I don't know, it's like bringing the garden in there. I wonder what wild colors are going to come out with next for baby's breath. Maybe look at blue. Huh. I'm laughing. Could you imagine? No, I'm picturing it. Sorry. Blue baby's breath. Wouldn't surprise me in any way, shape, or form. Look at that. Anyways, you get the point, and we'll do the other side. But you can already see this gorgeous sphere, which is why I chose to use the round sphere instead of just plunking it into the vase. I wanted that round shape, and I just found it easier to achieve to make sure it looks really, really good. But these again are spray roses, and what you'll notice in here is I still use every single bud because every flower needs a home. So with that one, I did the same thing. I cheated. And I went ahead and I used this. You could put some foam in the bottom there a little bit, just to more so weigh the bottom part down so it's not top heavy. You don't want it to be top heavy because then it'll just fall over. So there you go, just like that. And again, helps you give that gorgeous round shape. And I just used some beautiful spray roses, which are becoming readily available. I know Golden does a really good job. Man, you could just hack this right off and go forth, but I cut them off to about maybe half an inch. You want them, well, maybe an inch. You want them to go in, and I just pick a spot and start going around. As easy as pie. Big roses, of course, would fill up a lot faster. So if you're looking for something that's fast, then I would definitely go with big roses like the lighter Lando or the regular Lando. All the gorgeous pinks you can get. I think pink is the most popular color at Mother's Day. Let's see. Look at how beautiful it's already looking. Not like these, you don't even have to think, you just plunk. Do you find your customers are watching you? I'm asking you like you can answer, but I'm thinking out loud because we were making this for the shoot, and I'm telling you, customers were just fascinated. And when we finished, we had it sitting on the side, and we almost were going to make a whole bunch for the cooler because people just kept asking about them. But unfortunately, I didn't have enough product. But anyway, you get the point, and then you just keep going and going until the whole kit and caboodle is pretty much finished, and then you end up with a gorgeous round shape. Perfect. Great if you're going to do your vignettes. Now last but not least is the hydrangea, which I'll show you one more time. Is right here. Beautiful. I wanted it in the pink tones. Looks gorgeous against the baby's breath and of course the roses. But you're gonna laugh. I like to spray. I'm weird. Probably get high in my shop, but what I did, I started spraying them and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna show you guys what I do. Hydrangea takes spray pretty well. I suggest afterwards spraying it with a little bit of Crown and Glory just to kind of give it a little nourishment. And that's it. Sorry, Bob. I'm laughing. And that's pretty much the whole gamut. It does spray well, so you can make it different colors. It was a gorgeous pure white. And all I did, I'm not going to fool around here. This is where I was thinking along the lines of quick, easy for Mother's Day as well, because we have a little bit more time-consuming ones. And now I thought we need something quick, easy, and just plain stunning. But again, you can use the idea for weddings and table centerpieces for events and all kinds of stuff. So I made a quick hand tie and I just plunked them in. Just give another inch without getting the spray all over me, my nice white shirt. And there you go. Easy as pie. Voila. So that one I did plunk in. What can I tell you? Sometimes easy is the way to go, and I love easy. So again, I'm lazy. I like the easy way out of anything, but sometimes you do have to put in the time. Anyways, I hope this gave you some ideas to go through Mother's Day with, and maybe some other ideas that you can incorporate in your store at any time of the year. And happy Mother's Day, and have a really prosperous Mother's Day. Thank you.